Got it.
Alright, so welcome back to another GTL game. I believe this is the second Pro League game stream on the North America servers. So first of all, I'd like to welcome fellow clanmate and co-commentator Hatchback Killer. Hatch, welcome along.
Hello.
And of course your resident streamer, Brother Diggy, is with us as well.
What's up?
So tonight's game, SKB versus
That's
DP.
an opening.
I would definitely say that these two are probably favourites in the Pro League, just based off previous form. And we've already gone ahead and asked teams to pick their tanks. SKB have thrown up one almighty lineup. Two Crown Vans, a 50B, 57, 2 Batchats and 2 Waffles. And over on DP we've got an E3, a 183, no doubt, to try and counter that Waffle duo. An IS-7, 257 heavies, Super Conk, and a 5A. So let's go and get this.
I personally
started.
am so excited to see what they do with this. I hope they destroy DP with it. I really hope they have some badass strat that I've never seen before, and they just murder. That is so many autoloaders. God. Think of the carnage once they all dump. Think of what's going to happen while they're all reloading. Oh, it's going to be great.
Yeah, with that kind of a lineup, DP have just basically got to survive those clips.
Right? That's what the batch has for. Run, survive.
I do wonder where they're going to take those Waffles, though.
Dude, I'm hoping right up to E9. Seriously. Or like F0 to peekaboo. Remember, kids, aim your shots. RB is your worst enemy. Oh, this is looking so nice. Oh, we've got the bat chat going on down to G3 to spot quite a few people. DP leaving nothing behind to cover their precious booties.
And now they're going to make that cross. I mean, they're still safe to do it. The bats are still on reload, but SKB knows exactly what's going on there. And I don't. Did DP spot any of SKB's tank in that?
Yeah, they did. I think they spotted that center back hit. Maybe. Not sure.
I didn't see him.
Kill 2 chill. Oh, Kill 2 chill making a freaking move. Look at that. He's going for it.
It's very aggressive, though.
Super conk booty right here.
Oh, they were just waiting for
Count.
Yeah. What did he take?
Who
3
got
shots
that
there?
shot off on him?
it. Looked like
It's a
2
line
shots, I think. Could have been 3.
Did they just
Yeah, I wonder,
RB
isn't
him
it?
on the move?
I mean, that must have been 2 high rolls then, because he's like down nearly 1,000 HP already.
Could have been the Super Conk and the IS-7.
Yeah, I saw 2 shots go in, then I checked his health. And he was at the 800.
The sensible move there would have been where he's going now. Like,
Yeah.
just completely drove out, side on to them.
I feel like this is not looking too good for SKB. I feel like they would have had the hill soon. I don't know why. Like, did they go straight for a hill? Did they stop or something? I feel like they would have been there sooner. 2 Crons, 2 50Bs. And their 5As beat them to the hill.
There we go. Guys getting in, but they've held back an E3 and a 57 DP to counter them.
Here comes the Cron.
Here it comes. Just that.
57. SKB losing the 50B. Not really doing anything with the clip.
Yeah, the focus was all off. I think if you're going to run so many autoloaders, you need to really focus. Wow, those waffles are deleting.
Oh, rip 5A.
It's on reload.
Oh, and they're both out. Pain.
Is that an E3 shot or an HE shot?
I'm not sure. I think it was just an E3 shot, just an E3. Let's see, what was it? Can't check. Shows how many times I'm in spectator mode, dude. I don't even know how to work this camera.
I'm still kind of learning the finer points of it.
Dude, how is SKB doing this? I thought it was over when they had to reload. What is going on? I am thrown for a loop right now. Look at this poor super conk, slow fatty, trying to make his way around.
DP not killing those two bats behind has just ruined whatever plan they had.
Yeah, I think
There's
DP's
still a
got
lot
this
of
in
hit
the bag,
points to
though.
go through for those bats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. That hurt.
Super going for the ram.
That was interesting. I really feel like... I feel like, you know... the waffles weren't a bad idea, but... boxes, that sounds fantastic. You can make it so fast.
So DP overcoming that absolute monster lineup. I mean, the waffles did well.
I mean, it's a waffle. I hope it did well.
It did what it needed to do. The two bats. Yeah.
And they were both 5 for 6. Not too terrible.
Yeah. Didn't pen as many shots as I think they would have liked. The 50B just didn't even get a chance to get going. Alright,
A lot of wasted shots on those autoloaders, man. If you're going to run that many, you really got to make your shots count.
Yeah. They didn't have any sort of focus to them either. It was shoot whatever is in front of you, even if it's 4 different tanks.
Things did improve on, right? It was quite an amusing game, though, I think. It's cool to watch just autoloaders dumping all at once.
Certainly interesting. Like I said, we were talking about it off camera, but you sort of hoped that with that many autoloaders, they had kind of like a rank of who was going to be shooting when and when,
Dude,
when and when.
I thought they had some super strat that they were planning with those. I mean, and it could have gone either way, I guess, but
yeah, I mean, what won it for DP was, I think both their conk and 5A did above 3K.
yeah,
And it goes to show just that constant rate of fire and not having to wait upwards of 30 seconds for your clip to reload does make a huge difference.
you know, I feel like having maybe 2 super conks instead of instead of having the crons up there, maybe sitting on the hill watching that 9 line, the 0 line, you know what I'm saying, right there around the corner, that rubble. So after the waffles dump, they could pull back and then the conks could eat them if they tried to YOLO them.
Because, I mean, in theory, you would play the crowns to sit at the base of the hill, sit, hold down, just use what
Yeah.
his turret. They just committed them.
Things to fine-tune in the all-autoloader strat. Very rare, never seen all-autoloader strat.
It would have been interesting, though, if that had have worked out, to see how many
Right?
teams then followed suit.
I wanted it to work, dude. I was hoping for some just nastiness, just massive ambush.
Seems like a little bit more of a conventional and sensible lineup for the second game.
Yeah.
So
Wonder
I
how
think
many
it would have hurt SKB's confidence a little bit there, because that was obviously their map pick is Himmelstoff 9. So you don't want to lose the first game on your own map pick.
Map, yeah. I wonder how many times they practiced that autoloader strat. And if it's worked, and if it did work, I want to see videos of it because it looked fun.
Judging by where that bat went, I wouldn't say very many times. It's just such an unconventional spot to poke.
It was so close. I mean, you saw. I honestly thought he was going to be able to get at least 3 shots off without taking any damage, but they were ready, and he was so close they just RB'd him and hit him.
Yeah, a lot of teams have now started driving up, not stopping to shoot, but turning the turrets around and carrying on going.
Yeah. People have been watching streams.
I wonder with Vader's choice here in the E3, if that's a restrictive choice in that he doesn't have the E4 or a purposeful one. Because it's not the fastest of tanks. It's very well armored, but...
Maybe they're hoping to hold out at the top of the hill until help can get there. Maybe they'll just play super turtleish up at the top of the hill.
Let's find out. Get this one going.
I hope so. I want to see some hold down E3 carnage.
You enjoy your E3, don't you? Have you got an E3?
That was my first tier 10, yeah. I don't have it anymore, but I did enjoy it.
Never sell a comp tank.
Is that a comp tank? I mean,
No,
I sold the 57 heavy, dude. I cannot stand autoloaders.
You could get a Death Star. Oh no, you got the 4005, so.
I just sold the Death Star 2 days ago.
I'm one of
I have
those
a
adamant
4005.
believers in never selling a tier 10, even if you like it or hate it.
I needed money, man.
Shit.
Yeah, I sell my
I think
my mid-tier equipment and all that. If I need extra cash.
post buff, I think I sold the pattern 5 times.
Oh, you sick man. I would never sell my patent.
It is a great tank. I'm just not very good.
Got a bat chat going to spot up the free line. SKB. Oh, you know, at least they actually use their eyes whenever they pick them.
Yeah.
Spotted a super conk.
Go through SKB running with the single bat.
Oh, I think they're waiting for some early game damage. Get it on the cross.
So SKB coming out with the bat, 2 E4s, 2 super conks, an IS-7, 2 IS-7s, and an E5. E5 is an interesting one. I've seen that a lot in this format. I'm not convinced on it. Actually, I don't think you are either.
With what? I'm sorry. I was watching them all load their gold rounds. Watching them all reload.
I was just saying, I've seen the with GTL's format, I've seen the 5A come out quite a lot. I'm not convinced on it, and I don't think you are either.
You know, I mean, it's not. There's nothing wrong with it for me besides they're just tanks that can do its role better with slightly less DP. I'd rather run an IS-7 in place of a 5A, and the only thing it has better than an IS-7 is DPM and a heat round. Way better thing. I'd rather run an IS-7. You can just be turret god and, you know, not have to worry about anything except HE. Yeah, and you know me, I took all my equipment offline so I didn't have to play it, so.
This... And, yeah, I don't understand what DP did there. They basically held 4 tanks down at the bottom expecting that bat to come up behind.
Yeah.
And have essentially just given up.
Oh, and the
control of
bat is
hill.
coming, dude. Look at him go. Right down the K line, he is coming. Beef Vikings, get it. Maybe some good shots on E3 booty. I'm thinking, dude, he's about to clip that E3 out.
Maybe, but that super conk's waiting on him. Meanwhile, up on the hill.
Wow! Dude, they had to have scrimmed before. This has to be like a repeat of something. They just know.
Yeah, that super conk's gonna fall back. That E3 should
E5
just
and
has to keep going.
C5 and this Super Conk are doing some work around the castle. I feel like they're caught out now. 2 IS7s, man. I would start falling back.
And just bleeding HP. Well, the one Super Conk was. Yeah, maybe E4 as well. Oh, and that E5.
I mean, that F9 position for IS7s is just way too good. And they're just going to push into it, and that's way too solid of a defense to try and push into. You're just going to lose way too much and gain way too big. What is with the E5 right now? Why are people using E5s?
That's what I was asking you about, but you thought I said the 5A. I'm sort of saying the E5. It's, I'm not convinced on it.
Yeah, I thought you said 5A. My bad.
So
I'm
SKB
tired.
committed quite a bit down to the bottom and didn't really get anything in return for that. Currently sitting at 8% hit point deficit. Still got all their tanks though, but wow, they just got bled down at the bottom. And again, good shot by the E4 though. Brings I-sample down to a 2 for the IS7 and a 1 for the E4. E4's down.
This Batchat is trying to be effective on the flank, dude, but they're just holding the Super Conk back to wait for him. You can't do anything.
DB coming in with push, taking out the E4. Missed who else they took out. The E5. E5's gone. And I7's probably going to be next. Usually when a team pushes you down through the bottom, you counter-rotate and go up through the top, but I mean with an E3 and an E4, that's not really going to happen. So DP have definitely had a strat in mind here and making it work.
You know, tanks like the E5 with just such a glaring weak spot, just right out in the open. That fat cowboy hat, like, no place in comp right now. There's just too much premium being slung everywhere.
Yeah. I mean,
even standard will go right through the cowboy hat. So
exactly. I mean, I think in comp no one really runs standard rounds.
no.
DP now, just swarming in, coming in to wrap things up. They did lose 2 tanks, but
Just put your barrel up. Stop wasting silver.
So DP coming out with a 2-0 on SKB's map, rather convincingly as well.
I really hope SKB turns this around and just mops the floor with them on their maps. I want to see more of this.
So I questioned the E3 and was rightly put back in my place because he threw up 4K.
I mean, I guess if you can hold it together long enough for him to get there, I mean, what are they going to do to him if he's hold down, you know?
Yeah. I mean, he put up 4K and blocked 3K as well. So
yeah,
certainly worked for them. I'm going to get the map changed over. Eurovanker is DP's choice of map.
Murrow? Oh, God.
Did somebody say Eurovanker Blizzard?
Oh, yuck.
Let's just find out from them where they'd like to spawn. I don't know if anything's going on in your chat, Dingy, or any questions. Or
looks like they're still filtering
trolls.
in. I got 13 viewers right now. Couple people giving me some follows, couple people talking, but pretty straightforward stuff so far.
I wonder if either team is going to run an artillery on the north spawn. Will be nice to see.
Yeah, we were saying not so long ago that it just seems to be the go-to strat now, especially with it being 8 tanks on the other side.
Super campy maps like this. I mean, there's no reason not to. You know?
So, Miro, left equals north, just to double check.
I'm a huge supporter of Artie. I love turtling and, you know, making the enemy team make mistakes rather than your team. So, turtling with an artillery is like my... I'm all down for it, but I'm not listening to a dictator.
I mean, you did come up with that pretty unbreakable strat for us on AFL.
That is trademark hatch right there.
Maybe if we pick it, our viewers will be lucky enough to see it in action.
Yeah.
But that call comes down to his holy Lord Almighty ungracious.
His holy Lord Almighty. Yeah. You know what I really do miss, though? I miss Tier 9 tournaments and scrims and stuff like that. Yeah, I really miss Tier 9. I wish they would bring that back.
Yeah, so what would you go for now in Tier 9? Because
In Tier 9?
is even more viable with its upgrade.
I mean, dude, it was viable before. I mean, people who ran it before. Pretty much, I mean, T10s, bad APs, Wheezies, a T30 here and there. I freaking love using the T30. And...
But I mean, the bat AP obviously got its nerf.
Oh,
the
yeah.
50 as well got its nerf.
I might change things up a bit. It might be more of a heavy lineup on Tier 9 scrims now. I mean, I really don't know what they did to the bad AP. I don't have one. Did they just ruin it? Is it ruined now?
It's
Is it
just
still usable?
I think it's a longer reload, and they may have reduced the ammo count as well. Just
That'll
to
make
it
things
fun.
more
Or
interesting. I mean, you
increased
could
it
still use
actually.
it.
But I can't remember. Conway wouldn't be a bad shout because that's no dirt gun, right?
Yeah, it's got that 230 Hesh, I think it is. Like 700 alpha or 750 alpha.
Super balanced.
Super. I don't know if that would really work for comp. I mean, yeah, kinda. But dude, that gun is so derp. It really is. The standard rounds are nice. They have good pen, but not having a gold round with more pen and... I guess you could HE people to death.
You asked for it, Hatch, and DP delivered it. The Conqueror gun carriage.
Good for them. Now I want SKB to beat it.
Yeah, please SKB, we need to figure that out. So
Dude,
really
this
quickly,
map is just so the same thing every time. Camp the 2-3 line and don't move.
So DP coming out with the Conqueror gun carriage, E3, double bat, IS7, super clunk, and a double 5A. Hatch, you want to run through SKB?
SKB's got 2 bat chats. They love their autoloaders. 2 IS7s, 2 super conquerors, and 2 50Bs. Hopefully they'll make their shots count this time and focus fire a little better.
I don't really
Things
know
to
what's
work
going
on
on
as
there.
a
The
team.
time has run up. Now, by the rules, I have to start this. They had a tank up, but they've deselected it.
I'll give them a second. Maybe we should
it
message
looks like
them? Maybe
they've
someone...
just-
There! What?
Yeah.
Okay, this is how you beat it. Good.
I
Is
mean,
that 8? That is 8. Good.
it is, but
Are you
Fusion's
gonna
just
enforce the rules?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't entirely be happy with that. I think the timer was up. We
Yeah.
should have started this at 7, but DP actually had a complete comms cutout just before we were looking to launch, which is never nice.
Who is SKB's leader? Maybe you should message them and tell them to put their bat back up or run a 7.
Yeah, there we go. That's come back out.
Rules is rules. I'm a pushover. I would have let him do it.
You just wanted to see 2 artillery.
I want to see, yeah, dude. I just want to see explosions everywhere.
That's nice to see, though. SKB in the Discord chat are saying that they're happy to wait. Some good sportsmanship there, boys.
Good. I wish we could all have that.
Bring a tear to my eye. There, DP reversing that good sportsmanship and saying, "Follow the rules." All right, let's go.
Is that what they said?
Yeah, literally just
Wow.
follow the rules. They're happy to go without comms.
Next time your comms go down. That's some confidence in your team right there. They know what to do. Just start it.
We're getting messages now. Comms are down for DP. They are. But DP strike me as the kind of clan who have a strat in mind. They know what they're going to do. They can kind of do it without comms. I think the only thing they're going to miss out on is obviously a call for a push.
I'm wondering if these bat chats for SKB are going to try and spot the arty. Let's see. Is anyone going to give Fatty a push into the corner? No? No one? Leave him to die.
I think, yeah, he should be alright. Looks like SKB ran straight through into the forest.
He's just the decoy.
And there we go, yeah. DP, second back getting in and giving him the push across.
Oh man,
it was interesting though, they split their autoloaders from the rest of the pack. Which will actually work in SKB's favour, because in theory with the artillery you're going to hold up and allow that arty, as Anarchy was saying the other night, to just shoot as many rounds as it can. So SKB kind of doing the right thing and committing to both sides, I would say.
Yeah. More of a decision for the artillery to make. To shoot.
Yeah, and that's what we discussed in the Chiefs after game report. That we just condensed everyone together too much. If they'd have been more split up, it would have been a different story. Maybe.
That was a cluster, you know what, and I was not a fan. Should have heard me going off. Who took damage from SKB already? Who was Big Ron?
I think it might have been the bats trading each other.
Was the bet?
Look
Look how close these guys are. Not spotted. Skill 2 Chill still spotting Camo spotting Big Ron. He does not know where he's being spotted from. Hilarious. Kill to Chill is finally spotted.
Big Slice took a few seconds to even turn the turret at him.
So SKB committed into that cap. I don't know if they've ever been against the Conqueror gun carriage, but that hill will not.
Oh, I see what they're doing, man. Their autoloaders are closing them behind whenever they go to defend the cap. Coming fast. That super cog is taking so much damage though, and the terrible miss from
wrong time.
HK missing that shot, dude. That. Missed the kill shot on the super conch. That could end it. Can't let him live.
One of DP's bats just went down there. Not super.
SKB's bat coming in behind the E3 and the 2 5As. He needs to focus out the low health 5A. He's going for the full health 5A. He's going for the E3 now. He's on reload.
SKB still kind of
I7 is not as hull down as he thinks he is.
They've bled quite a lot of hit points here.
They should be using their dead teammate's carcass. Definitely would be. He's still good for something, guys. Use it.
Looks like Kill to Chill has had enough of artillery being in the game. He's going after it.
You know, this
Dog
is still
had a
actually looking
kill
pretty
shot
close. They're pretty
on-
even on hit points.
On Bing and didn't take it.
Wow. SKB kind of bringing it back with hit points. And not anymore. That E3 dude just wrecking them. And there it is, brought back.
Yeah, I mean, they leveled it out. They just need to get fusion out. And then they can start focusing on
They still have quite a few autoloaders left, dude. This is still really close. This Batchat's about to feast on the E3. Don't get rammed to death, dude.
leaves him on 61 hit
Oh,
points
no.
and no more shots.
That awkward moment.
Oh, man. Right? Wow, dude, SKB really brought this back from the brink of nothing.
Yeah, I mean, guns were even, but they were down about 10% in hit points.
Dude, they pushed at the perfect moment. This is what you have to do with Artie on this map. I literally like chewed rated out for this. Man, you have to just play super aggressive whenever they play Artie. And they pushed at the right moment, right as their tanks went to go defend the flag. Their autoloaders were on it.
But you have to play aggressive and push different angles. You can't group everyone in one spot and push it. Wet dream for an artillery.
That was a fantastic push there by SKB. I'm a huge fan.
Wonder if DP's communications errors, communication problems hurt them.
I wonder if they ever got him back up.
We have some
four.
people asking. This is completely off topic. We can answer it later if you guys want. We got some people in chat asking how viable the new Russian tanks will be when they come out for a comp.
Oh, dude, I can't wait. I can't. Seriously. What's the rear-mounted IS-7 turret looking?
705A.
I can't wait for that thing.
It's like an IS-7
Yeah,
turret.
that's it.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
Yeah, it's one of the big ones I want. That and the K91.
Yeah, I really
The
want
K-
K91.
The K91,
The 430
from what
you
I've
can
heard,
play.
isn't going to be that viable in comp. It's a little bit of a paper.
I think it'll be a
tank.
situational tank.
Exactly. Some maps you could use it as like
Like proc.
back
It'd
sniper.
be
It's
great on
supposed to have really
proc.
good pen. Proc or on a cliff hiding in the back and like A5
Instead of having a TD there.
watching the flag. Yeah. I mean, it's supposed to have really good DPM, right?
Yeah, it'll be the highest DPM. And the shell velocity on PC is 1,700 meters per second.
That's
With a
nuts. So we're
0.32
gonna get like
accuracy and a 1.6 aim time. Yeah. It's going to be a good one.
so in like console terms, it's gonna be like
900 meters
they'll
per
they'll
second.
drop it. Yeah,
0.4
yeah, they'll
accuracy.
drop it. We'll get half that. Because Pain God, it'll be nice.
Yeah.
You know, and what's it got? What's pen wise on PC? Like 270. We'll get 230. It's fine. We
Yeah.
can do it. No one will play it with the super unis anyway. We'll just ruin it for everyone.
Spam prem rounds and everyone else still complain.
Yeah, exactly. So we had SKB J-Dog, like your name, dude, throwing up 3,100 in the 50B. H2O Killjoy throwing up 2,500 in the 50B. Dude, these Batchats ruined it. Look at that. Kill 2 Chill 27. They just run amok. And then we got Reckless Bandito throwing up 3K. And Vader 16 throwing up almost 3K in E3. It was actually a really close game. That was nice to watch. It was a lot of fun.
I do like that the restrictions have made the 50B kind of your go-to 4-bat lineup in a way.
Yeah.
So pretty much in every game, at least one DB.
I mean, dude, it's a 57 heavy that goes 60K. Why not?
And has APCR over heat.
really good APCR.
Yeah.
There's nothing. I mean, there's not really a downside to it besides the terrible reload and the terrible aiming time, the terrible armor. I'm just kidding. It's a good tank.
I suppose its most fun aspect is you put a bat chat in front of that thing and it will have a field day around it.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, if you know you're heading into just a suicide mission, I mean, dude, you can just, I don't know, like, what's a tank that thing can just ram and annihilate? A bat chat or
Pretty much anything if it's set up to do it.
the side of
Which
an
is-
IS-7, the side of any heavy tank, really.
I would say, and just to go back to that off-topic question about the viability of the new Russians tier 10s, when this new mercenary tank comes out, that will change the landscape because that's got the 50B hull. It's
Are we
also
talking
autoload
machine?
with the machine? Yeah, with the chieftain
Yes.
turret. Like, it pretty much has a role anywhere.
It's gonna be dirty as a flanker, or as it's gonna have a good turret, right? But the only thing that's gonna really defeat it is armor, because the rounds just aren't gonna have the pen to deal with crazy armor. So if you run an E100 and you're hull down, what's it gonna do to it? If you run like, I mean, in the new Russian tanks, like, what's it gonna do to the 705A? Not a whole lot.
Yeah.
Unless you get
I
side
suppose really the one that we've forgotten to mention in all of this, and really it does come down to whether or not it's nerfed or in its original PC state, and that's the version 4 TD. That will just, I mean, it's a good thing that we have a 2 TD count, because on PC I've seen 8 of those things run. 2 is sniping TDs and the rest is heavies. They're ridiculous when they first came.
Honestly, I think I'm gonna agree with Box on this. If they do give us the post-nerf version, I still think our present TDs are better, because we didn't get the alpha drop that PC did. That thing's got 650 alpha, and all our TDs still have 850.
True, but its armor is the real sort of question mark, because if it gets the
Yeah.
post nerf or pre nerf armor, that thing will just eat your premium rounds and spit them back out. Like,
Yeah.
it was
I mean,
crazy.
I'm not saying it won't be usable, but I don't think it's going to be as effective as it was on PC, just because of the alpha difference between RTDs and theirs. Like, because, I mean, think of the DPM difference between an E4 and that thing. An E4 on PC and the difference between that and an E4 on PC and an E4 on console.
I
200
saw this
DPM
and
down.
I wondered. They have 2 Misas, or Mouse, and a Type 5 Heavy. That's an interesting lineup for this map. And I'm really surprised DP haven't gone in for the early spots on those, because they're going to be a good 5 minutes before they even get to the corner.
I really hope that Type 5 just sets up in C2 and derps things. I think that'd probably be his best option, just hold down. I would not play the corner. Let the Mouses eat all the shots on the corner. Force them to maybe push. Maybe that's what they're trying to do. Maybe they're trying to force a push and then wrap around with the rest of their tanks.
Interesting to
Will be
see which
interesting
gun
to
the
see.
Type 5 is also playing with. Really interesting that one of SKB's 50Bs is running a small repair kit, a small med kit, and gasoline.
Why is the Type 5 using the 140 mil? What is this?
Oh, meme fail.
Is that the 140 or is that the 150? It looks like the 140. It is the 140. What are you doing, my friend?
I've only used the Type
Wow,
5 for once in
that's
comp, and
snapshot.
all I was responsible for was taking the shots and tracking. And it worked amazingly, I might add.
It's not a bad tank. I mean, but
Yeah, it's
I
just
feel
a
like
less popular one.
the 15 with HE would probably do better here, considering they're all just shooting heat at him. But he is getting some shots in, which is nice to see.
That 5A is just completely overexposing himself. Like he
Look
doesn't
at
have
the
an avenue
Mies go.
to shoot.
No, he doesn't.
So he's
When you
having
have
to
that many
overextend.
tanks in front of you on a corner, I mean, just don't poke, you know? I mean, you're just sacrificing HE for nothing. The batch at eye sample going behind their whole team, unopposed, about to clip out their H2O Killjoy in the 50B. He is gone. This is ogre for him.
Oh, and if he's really smart,
Nope.
hits the tracks.
Oh man, that donk shot.
Yeah, get your focus on
Riptide
the
5
5. 50B coming back round there, he's going after him, but I think 50B is going to have to ram him. He won't be able to clip him out, I don't think.
That wasted shot, definitely not. He hit the Batchat's gun though.
Oh, did not see that one coming, I don't think. The DP here with the 2-tank lead.
These
pretty
Mies
much
are
in
not
control.
doing what they should be doing. I would definitely be trying not to take damage right now. Not trying to deal it.
I mean, one of them is top health and the other one just got the raise.
SKB also has a Batchat all the way over in K7. K6.
Yeah.
Full health Batchat.
This is going to end DP state this year.
Yes. You live and you learn, man.
Call it Banal's medal.
Here it comes.
Alright, dude, that would be a sweet turn of events. I hope so.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he's full health.
Chilla has
DP,
2 large
throw.
repair kits and a large first aid kit. No
I've seen
fire
some
extinguisher.
Really interesting.
That is an expensive loadout. And all heat, dude. God.
I wouldn't want on a city map, maybe, but on an open map, you don't even need to bring.
You don't need that much heat. You don't.
He's out trading big slice though. Putting up a fight.
Too many chances for a shot to get eaten by a track or something like that. In my opinion.
Damage
So
fuel
he's
tank. Let's see
these,
if it goes off or not.
Then do 61 into a 65, but no more. Is that a high roll for the 5A? 587.
Yeah.
I was honestly thinking explosives. I was thinking explosive round.
Wow.
Look at HK, dude, just farming it. 5,300 damage. Reckless Bandito on that hill, dude. Giving nothing.
When you bring 2 Mies and a Type 5 heavy,
Yeah. It's feast
Yeah.
time.
usually when you see someone throw up 5k, the rest of the team doesn't have quite as flattering numbers, but even the Super Conqueror in there with just under 4k. Yeah. Well, I mean, congrats to DP. They took it 3-1. Thought SKB were going to come back, but they only managed to win the one map tonight.
I mean, if you're going to run big, fat, slow super heavies with tons of armor, play more defensive. I mean, let them push into you.
I'm trying to understand what their plan was there.
Rush cap.
Yeah, and I mean, but they didn't really need to because the Type 5 was farming their 5As on the court.
Yeah.
They had control of that situation. I think the bat coming up behind them, I don't know if that was a result of the push or just... I can't remember. It was only a short while ago, but my memory is shocking. But yeah. Anyway, DP coming out 3-1 winners here tonight, kind of putting a flag down and saying this league is ours.
They've taken it.
Although, to be fair, what you guys wouldn't have seen wasn't on stream, but was played half an hour before this game. Always First, one of the newer clans to join in, by no means to be taken lightly, managed to take on 12 Panzer and beat them 3-0. So this league's shaping up to be really nice.
So, speaking of shaping up, I've got a guy in chat asking if he can get an invite to the GTL. I don't think he's in a comp clan or anything, but he's asking so he can have updates on scheduling and all that. And Grim's asking if it's alright to send a website link.
Absolutely.
Yep, just want to double check on that.
Get it, boss.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's obviously a comp server. It's a league-run thing for competitive clans, but the whole goal of this is to try and keep competitive alive, and the only way you do that is by bringing in new people. So
Exactly. And you know, in the beginning,
scared to join.
In the beginning, no matter what clan you start in, you're probably not gonna do too good. I mean, everyone loses, and you just can't give up. I mean, take a break if you have to, but come back. Because if you let comp die, the game dies. Honestly, that's how I feel. More than it already is dying.
I think we got enough time. Do we want to get Andrew Carlson and
who did get in here?
I don't know. I mean, there's only 2 left. Let's get Andrew Carlson in. And,
I'm gonna pick one man.
Yeah. Just get him in, Hatch.
All right,
let's have a chat.
Who's it gonna be? Oh man.
Get one from each.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna get J Dog, dude, because I like his name. In here, J Dog. And he pulled up a pretty good game. In the 50B, that game that they smashed on Murray.
It's time for the roasting season.
No, man, you did good. Let me see. We'll get
joining us in
HK
now is J-Dog, are you the clan leader of SKB? If I'm
yes, sir.
Correct? Yes, so J-Dog, the leader
I got
of
the
SKB,
right guy
joining us in now. Firstly, commiserations. You guys put up a good fight, though, in the 3rd game to bring it back. We thought maybe it was going to go to Ghost Town.
That's what I was pushing for. That's what I was pushing. We had a little bit of miscommunication. I think one of my bat chats, the one that was sitting in that far corner, I think he lagged out because he sat there for a good minute and a half and wasn't moving, wasn't shooting, wasn't doing anything. But he's currently on a comms ban, so we didn't have any communication with him. So we couldn't find out what happened with him. But he also, in the beginning, before we even launched, he had lagged out, came back, and then he's also the same guy that picked the bat chat and then switched to Artie, and we're like, what is he doing? And then he sent him a message and was like, come back to bat chat. So we fought against DP a couple days ago, and it went 3-2. I was hoping for another 3-2 at best, but I'll set it for 3-1. We got points on the board, so
yeah, no, exactly. I mean, it's not a complete loss tonight. You still
well,
come away with a couple
we
of
tried a
points.
strategy on that first round up there with all those autoloaders, and it was working beautifully. It was working beautifully until we were pretty much all on reloads, and
then dude, I could not wait for the reloads. I was like, come on, bring it up.
I mean, me personally, I pulled around, like, I think it was I Am Sample and maybe it was Fusion. They kept trying to poke around and they kept hitting the little rocks right there, and I was just back and forth in my 50B. And as soon as I saw an opening, I pulled forward. I hit the IS-7 once in his underplate. Before I could even reload for a second shot on the clip, Death Star one-shot at me. Bang, I'm gone. I was like, oh, you kidding me. But then after that, it kind of all just like, it was going tit for tat. They would take out one. We would take out one. They would take out a couple. We took out a couple. And then, yeah, a lot of guys started reloading. And then once they kind of figured that, they just pushed and it was over after that. But
yeah, myself and Hatch were talking over. We really wanted to see that strat work in a way.
I wanted to see it
because
go places.
we were talking about it before the game started about running an all autoloader lineup. The one thing I would have suggested was maybe with the crowns committing down through the bottom, they were kind of irrelevant. Me and Hatch were saying we would have liked to have seen 2 Foch 155s with the 6-round autoloader.
We're working on that. Currently, we have one person with a 5155. Another person has it researched. He just hasn't bought it yet. But we actually tried that kind of similar lineup for Moravanka, putting the 2 155s back on that hill, kind of like sniping with the 6-round autoloader, because they have a little more armor. But yeah, we were looking at a all French lineup once. It just a few guys didn't have the tanks. But yeah, we've actually thought about that ourselves. So we just gotta get some guys to get it and practice with them, and we'll be trying it soon.
I think with some polishing, that autoloader strat could work.
Yeah, and I mean, we weren't exactly full strength. Like 3 of our best guns weren't able to make it tonight because of work. So the fact that
life happens.
Yeah, the fact that we won 1 round, we almost, we were looking good on that last round, and then I kind of got pinned down, and like I said, I think that I would have to go back and watch the feed, but it looked like that far left bat chat kind of lagged out, or he just sat there and just watched everything unfold and then waited to the last minute. So either way, I got to find out either way what happened there.
I hope for his sake it was lag and not just bringing the popcorn out and enjoying the show.
Yeah. He's actually
it's not effective team play.
Yeah, he's fairly new. I think this is only maybe his 4th clan battle with us.
Mm-hmm.
Because we actually were in the thing. We do the ladder thing with other clans, and we were doing another thing. It was called the Alliance something, where there was 2 teams together.
Yeah.
And you could do a battle with 7 from each clan, and that was his first clan battle. So that was only his 4th clan battle with us. And like I said, the fact that he was con banned kind of killed us. But good game for you. We'll get you next time.
Didn't help.
Oh man, the round you guys did win, you pushed at the perfect time whenever their tanks were going to defend the flag. That was nice. It was nice to see. It was nice to see a good push planned out right.
I mean, I try. I'm still learning myself on the calling stuff, but and when I think what happened was we might have pushed a little too early on that last round, because it was supposed to be 2 bat chats and a 50B were going to push around once, a lot of those guns started aiming towards those super heavy armored tanks at the cap. Yeah. And we were just going to like rush in and just start, unloading 3 clips into the back of people. And I think what happened, like I said, I don't know what happened with that one bat chat. And then when I realized it, like he's sitting way back there, I was already taking shots from a bat chat. They had it in the field. And then a super conch they had on the hill. So I was pinned down as like, there goes that. But, and then something unexpected happened. They snuck a bat chat past us. and he got around behind us, and so one of our bat chats that was responsive, he went back to try to deal with that, but he already killed our 50B, our other 50B, which was a one shot, and from there they just started falling like dominoes.
From memory, in hindsight, what would have worked? Your Type 5 seemed to have it have that corner nailed down. I mean, he was trading effectively. He wasn't bleeding too much hit points and was getting the shots off. I would have liked to have seen the two mouse push down the opposite side of the hill, because DP didn't actually have anything committed there and come in through the middle onto the cap.
That's what originally what we were going to do, we were going to put all three of them, we're going to try to wrap around that corner and get onto the cap and push up to that, basically just right on the other side of the hill from them. And then, but like I said, before that could happen, they snuck a bat chat through the city on us, and I think most of my guys over there kind of started panicking because they were taking some shots from the bat chat, and then from there, that's when we realized the one bat chat wasn't even moving, and then I got killed, and then it just started going downhill from there. But it's definitely a risk. It was definitely a risk because they get there a lot slower. So, but we were taking a chance, figuring the extra armor and hit points would maybe help us out a little. But a few things went wrong with that strat at the end, and it didn't quite work as we planned.
As they pushed. I mean, I've seen the mouses used effectively, but in that game they were just deleted pretty quickly.
Yeah, because as soon as they went around the corner, they were just too exposed, and they already had like so many guns sitting there waiting. So, and then I don't know how in the heck Fusion got 12 pins with the 5A. I was like, what?
It's that click
Fusion threw up a huge number there. I mean, that was
50,
in large part
57?
due to having about 8,000 hit points in the 3 tanks.
Yeah. He had a lot of meat to shoot at, so
but he made his
almighty heat round, dude.
Yeah.
And
I was wondering if there was all heat rounds.
More than likely it's comp.
I used everything. All the heat rounds were heat rounds. Every one I fired. I was scared.
Well, you know, man, it was good to see you guys bring a game back and end up winning at least one. You know, I mean, you win some, you lose some. I'm sure you'll refine your strats and polish them up and take DP down next time.
Well, if not, at least make it a little closer. Take it to Ghost Town again.
Yeah, get it closer if anything.
Bite me, hatchback.
I mean, with Fusion on DP, you know, I mean, anything could happen. So.
Yeah, I've known Fusion for a while. We actually
believe me, we go back.
We had some classic battles when he was actually with Eye for an Eye. And
Hatchback Killer used to be an Eye for an Eye.
Yeah, I remember that. And then they merged with DP, and it was DP for Eye for an Eye DP or something like that. And then
Eye for DP.
Yeah, and then the Eye for an Eye part just like was gone.
Yeah, a lot of the Eye for an Eye guys wanted to quit comping. They retired from comp, so.
Yeah. And then what was left folded into DP.
Yeah, just to bring you into the conversation, Fusion. For those of you who don't know, the other voice in here is Fusion. Have you taken over the reins over at DP?
No. I am basically I do all the scheduling and have been doing some recruiting. But as far as me being in charge, no. I'm not in charge.
I brought you in here because you had a good last game. I wanted to ask you how it was farming all that damage.
So yeah, Fusion, walk us through your games. I mean, obviously, congratulations firstly on taking the 3-1 victory, scoring yourselves maximum points tonight. Walk us through it.
So
our
quick question. Because I'll actually have to jump off. Sorry to cut you off, DP. What was the point total for this? It was 9-3, or 9-2?
9-2. So you guys still
9-2.
came away
Okay.
with the 2 points there.
Yeah. Yeah. So, okay. Well, thanks for the opportunity, guys. Definitely, if we can get our rematch streamed, I would definitely appreciate it.
J-Dog. You mean J-Dog.
All right, but I got to get off.
I like J-Dog.
I got to go to work. All right, but
see you later,
guys have a good
man.
night.
All right, J-Dog. Well played
All right.
tonight.
Yep, thank you.
Let's hear it, HK. How is it going in DP's party?
Oh, man. So, I'll be honest with you. When we seen all the autoloaders, it's kind of freaked out. We knew we had to get to the hill first, and no matter if we took shots, we had to get up on top. So luckily the 5As were fast enough to get up there. And then after that, it was just waiting until they unloaded and trying to make smart trades. With them.
Question. Do you guys
Answer.
scrim each other often? Because you had tanks literally ready with their turrets backwards, ready for that bat chat, which I thought was hilarious.
Well,
you guys scrim often on that map?
No, we've only played them once, but you know, back in WNF and stuff, people like to choose that map a lot, and they'd always seem to like sneak 2 batchets down the track line and come up and clip people out in the butt as they're climbing up the hill. So we just watch for it. You know, it doesn't hurt to turn a couple turrets around.
Yeah. I just thought it was great instinct to literally be ready for them and snapshot them as they came around the corner. It was funny.
Yeah, that was the iSample call tonight. That was iSample's call. He wanted to make sure that we had turrets pointed backwards. Yeah, that one in the match on Murrow, the one that they won, we didn't have comms, so we were just kind of out of our element there.
Yeah, I saw. I mentioned it in the stream. You seem to hold 4 tanks back on the push up the hill. I mean, it worked out for you guys in the end. You played phenomenally tonight. But was that communication in there? Were you? I mean, it seems like a lot to hold back for just 1 tank.
Yeah, well, so I think the tanks that were left in the back, we didn't want to leave the slower tank by itself. And we just wanted to make sure that we could get our fast tanks up top. And once we got up there, we weren't too worried about, you know, trading. But we just wanted to make sure that we didn't lose a big key tank on the way up there. We really needed him to be there. So we just got in good positions when we got up there. I'm not sure what the reasoning was behind it. That's an iSample question.
Fair enough.
But
and,
I like.
Was the Death Star a pre-planned pick, or was that just a counter to the 2 waffles?
So that was just I think we need to get 1 tank out.
Immediately.
That hopefully we could maybe get one of the waffles out. That's actually Bad Fox. She is our first and only female tanker. She just joined the clan, and she's doing really well. And she's also a great Artie player.
You always need at least 1, huh?
Yep. But yeah, I mean, so we had to do something to try to counteract the full autoloader lineup. It was freaky. I'm not gonna say I wasn't worried. I'm glad it turned out the way it did.
I don't know if you had joined in time. We were discussing that at length, and I think where they went wrong with that was the crowns weren't necessarily a bad choice, just their positioning was a bit odd.
Yeah, they couldn't use that
The turret armor.
Yeah, they couldn't use it where they were at. Like where they had the super conch in the last match, I think up there, just using his gun depression. If the crons would have been there to begin with,
Yeah.
it would have been a lot better.
Yep. Waiting for a push or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
Would have been nice. And it would have. It would have gave whoever was reloading around the corner a little bit of breathing room, you know, as the people rushing are getting clipped out.
Yeah, so I really really had fun tonight. It was cool. I always enjoy playing SKB, good sports, you know, and appreciate you guys having us.
Yeah, I mean, you want to give us your thoughts on how things are going in the league, what your kind of expectations are from here on out?
Well, this is our first match, obviously here. So we're just gonna try to beat up, since we got put in the Pro League, and we feel like eventually we just want to beat up on the Champion League guys because we didn't get put in the Champion League. Don't know whose decision that was, but hey, you know, I mean, we'll rock the Pro League. But yeah, Hatch, I heard that.
What'd I do?
I'm just messing with you.
I didn't do it, dude. I had nothing to do with any of this. I just came back from like a 6-month break on this game.
Yeah, I noticed. I'm just messing with you because I can, because I haven't talked to you forever.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, so at the minute, as things stand, you guys are tied with AF, one of the newer clans.
Yes, and you know, I've been playing in pubs with them, like against them, and they're good. They're really good. That's Chief's second clan, right?
In a roundabout way, yeah. Oh, sorry about the noise.
That's all
right.
right.
The door when it's still on a chain.
Yeah,
yeah.
They play very, even in pub matches. They play like they're playing in a comp match. I mean, you know, and they're very tough.
Yeah, they're a very good team. So essentially, what happened there was Chiefs had a surplus of players, and I mean, we tried to give everyone game time, and it's kind of hard when you have an excess of players. So Rated went off and started up a second clan, brought in quite a few of the Bull 5 guys as well. And then we sent over the co-founder of Chief, Dirt Rider, over to them, who pulled up some phenomenal games tonight. So shout out to Dirt on that. But yeah, I think between on paper, I had AF and HN, which is Nightmare's second clan, as kind of the dark horses ones to watch in that league, and then obviously DP and Selva is probably the favourites for it. I think Selva are also going to give you guys a good run.
Yeah, JP, Negri Coder and stuff. Yeah, he's cool.
I never have enough good things to say about that guy.
Yeah, he's amazing.
For those of you who don't know, JP is the man behind the bot which we use inside of the Discord server, which is it's a godsend. It's a massive help for us. But he's also the man behind the World of Tank Clans.br website.
Yes.
Which all of us use to find out just how good our clan is in pub games and stroke each other's egos with. So, yeah. For those of you who don't know, I'd highly recommend going in and seeing it. And if you haven't already, signing up to a clan, because they do a breakdown in there as well of kind of, it's a useful tool. Tells you what your mark of excellence requirements are for certain tanks. Tells you the top 25 players in tanks. And yeah, it's a good tool. And like I said, I've never got enough good things to say about JP and what he's done for the community.
Yeah, he's amazing.
I have a comment from one of our viewers, Grim, who has given us the proper pronunciation of mouse as plural, in a plural term. It is Moisa.
Moisa.
Mice. Sounds like mice.
Meese.
It's MOY-SUH. Moisa.
Well, I can't read, so spelling it out's not going to help.
And whilst we're in shout-outs, we'll give a shout-out to Grim. Thank you for that. Grim, again, for those of you who don't know, I'm saying that a lot lately, but Grim is the head mod for the EU side of things. She's a fantastic light tank player, and I believe she has been throwing her name into the hat to come in and commentate. So
Actually,
hopefully you
she
guys be hearing
just
a
sent
little
me a
bit
message
more.
on Discord asking if we have a commentator for tomorrow's stream for the OSRNC
There you
match.
go, Dingy. Just doing my job for me. We're getting there slowly. My workload's decreasing day by day. No.
I want to come back. You got to invite me back to more of these. This was fun.
Yeah. No, I mean, I think it's gone relatively well. I don't know if there's any other questions or anything in the stream chat. If anyone has anything to say, or otherwise, I reckon tonight's been another success. Some good games.
Yep. You guys have a good night. Hey, Hatch, glad you're back.
Yep. Good talking to you again, man.
Thanks, Dingy. Thanks, 19.
Yep.
You guys all have a
pleasure,
good night.
Thanks for coming along. Congratulations.
Fusion, I just
Thanks.
want to personally thank you for all your support. As far as the Twitch side things go, it's been a massive help. So thank you.
You're welcome.
He was out of here in a hurry.
Probably.
I think you got some ideas for strats, and wants to go and trial
he's
them out.
getting a little twitchy about it.
I kind of hope they beat AF.
It's
week.
definitely gonna be a game, and I think we're gonna have to get that on stream. I think as the league goes on, we're gonna start to see kind of things unfold and understand who the teams to beat are, and I think that will give us a good indication of games that will be worth streaming.
You know my favorite part of comp? My favorite part of comp is having people watch other clans matches, right? And then recycle their strats and slightly augment them. That is my favorite part of comp, dude.
Well, it's great, isn't it? Because it gets really stale really fast.
It does,
and that's
yeah.
kind of why we took a different approach with the 880 and 2 tank rule. I mean, WCL3 was very stale. It was 3 IS7s and 4 bat chats. That was the meta.
And that's AIDS. Who wants that? That is cancer.
I mean, it has its pros and cons. You can never underestimate. Well, you
has
can
its
never
cons,
underestimate
that's
a good bat chat push, and there is a finesse to that.
I gotta go puke. I'll be right back. God.
Hatch is a diehard heavy tanker, and
Can't stand bad chats. It's just the worst thing. Damn it.
get him in a bat next game.
You can get me in a bat. I'm not saying I'm bad. I just can't stand playing the piece of junk. I mean, God.
Especially now.
You know what? I will sacrifice everything. I'll sacrifice armor, hit points, whatever. Just give me a good gun, and that gun sucks.
That's the way I feel about
that
the
reload
AMX-105.
really reload doesn't do it any favors either, because you now have to pen all 5 of your shots, which is it's a tough task.
Yeah, and they made it fatter now. Like, I mean, I'm just not a fan, dude.
And you still got really troll armor, but yeah, it's a much bigger target to hit.
Yeah. I just want to HE pin it every time I see one.
What, in the 4005?
Next tournament, I really want. We need to do tier 9. That would just be so much fun. Bring it back, because then everyone will have to buy 9s again. I'll have people to play with. Can't stand playing 10s.
Well, one tank we did forget actually, and whilst we were talking about what tanks would kind of be the meta, is the sharpshooter, the mercenary tank. I know it's a little bit slow, but an E50 gun with a chieftain for it does not go amiss.
At tier 9.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, I mean, sure, you're still facing 340 heat and crap from WZs and T10s, but longer reloads and all that, you know, missed shots and bounce shots are going to be more critical, and a 390 alpha with the E50 gun is going to be dirty on something with such good gun depression.
Yeah. No, it will be interesting. I think. Yeah, I think. You know, this is still new to myself and FaZe, and and we're kind of seeing how things go in this season, and for sure we'll be open to suggestions for the next season.
Everyone watching, however few of you it may be, who would like to see Tier 9 scrims back? Comment down below. We need Tier 9 scrims back.
The answer to that in 10 minutes.
Oh, dang it. I'm going to be gone.
Of course, the stream delay.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Whilst you're commenting, don't forget, it's my, I'm going to make this a tradition, Dingy. If you're going to comment, you may as well subscribe.
I do have a feature that allows sub-only chat.
On Twitch, I'll
well.
subscribe to you on YouTube, but if I have to pay something, I ain't doing it. Sorry, dude. I like it all.
Actually, if you have Amazon Prime, it's free for a month. You just have to renew
Do
it.
not have Amazon Prime.
Or Twitch Prime.
There you go, dude. I subscribed to you. Now you got 169 subscribers.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Well, I had
Help it out any way I
172
can.
this morning. How'd it go from 170 to 100?
You pissed someone off.
You don't understand the gravity of that Dingy. Was and he only recently added.
Your
He's a
your
friend
mic
on-
is
on
cutting your
Xbox.
voice out a little bit there, 19.
Yeah.
You Hatch.
What about it?
I said you subscribing to Dingy so instantly makes me jealous for how long it took you to add me back on Xbox.
Okay, no, dude. To be totally fair, I don't pay attention to that kind of crap. And I thought you were my friend. I just thought you always appeared offline, which you do. But I swear, I went through my friends list like 10 to 20 times and been like, where the freaking heck is Ops? Like, I know he's here somewhere. I just never added you.
I had to earn it.
I
But yeah,
mean,
reckon,
there were 6 months there where I didn't even plug my Xbox in, so sorry.
Yeah, it wasn't at a crucial time either. It wasn't like WCL 3 was starting.
Dude, this game, it just made me mad. I don't know what to tell you, man. It's doing it
Yeah.
again. So, we all need to go write letters to Pain God and say, give Hatch good RNG or he's going to leave.
I think we can all get behind that and sign it. Just better RNG. Just remove RNG.
Better RNG. You know what he really needs to do is get rid of that damn rock slide. I'm about sick of touching anything made of rock or concrete and my whole tank sliding off a bridge into the damn water. That's getting annoying.
Yeah, I think they also when they did that, they brought in some formula or algorithm to light tanks to where you can't drive straight without flipping a light tank.
T52.
I agree. I agree
Yeah.
with you.
You can't go full speed
Then-
while keeping 2 tracks on the ground in that tank.
Yeah, it's insane. But yeah, I
Light
think
tanks
let's-
flip for no reason now. You touch concrete and your tank slides like it's on frickin' bacon grease. What did you do to our game? It used to be so nice. I miss the days whenever you could literally climb anything. What happened to climbs?
Team training now.
Yeah,
Which I
gotta
need to
go
do more
find
of.
the.
I'm not climbing as much as I'd like these days.
And just don't make a video on it, because then they'll watch it and then there'll be a micro patch the next day and then they'll frickin' block it.
Well, here's I actually have a proposal I've been wanting to put on the forums. All I have to do is do it exactly the way they did the horizontal stabilization feature, where you can toggle on and off. You can do the same thing for restricted access in the team training, so they can patch over in pubs all they want to keep like the balancing and all that fair. But when it's in team training, you can have a feature in like the advanced settings or something to toggle that off. So if people want to climb in team training where it won't affect pub matches, then they have the freedom to do that. It's like a middle ground between the climbers and wargaming.
They'll never do that because it doesn't affect them in any way. So, you know, it has no effect on them.
Well,
so they'll never do it.
theoretically, it could actually mean more money because the host of the lobby has to have premium time activated.
You know what else would be really awesome for team training rooms is if we didn't have to pay for them. That would make comp pretty awesome. I lose like a solid 150 grand a game, but it's okay. Man, oh man. Well, this has been fun.
Yeah, Hatch, thanks a lot for coming along. Dingy, thank you as always.
Invite me back, dude.
Of course.
Yeah.
Well,
I never get invited to do PR stunts. I wonder why that is. Let's not discuss that right now.
But yeah, I think I'm gonna shoot myself off to bed. Try and get
I gotta end the stream and upload it to YouTube as well. So
good talking to you, Dingy.
Mm-hmm.
Seen you in pubs, talked to you a few times, messaged you about how terrible the games and RNG teams are, but never really talked to you. He messaged me one day and he's like, "Are you just getting shit teams today or what?" And I was like, "Hey, yeah."
Oh, I remember that. Yeah, it was like about an hour and a half of nothing but losses, like 2 to 15 losses. Too. It's like, seriously, guys. I mean, come on, use your heads or something. But yeah, I'm gonna end the stream real quick, guys. So.
Yeah.
See you later, man. Bye, Opsy Boo Bear.
Bye, bye.
Bye.
I'll see you guys.
Catch you guys later. See you, Dingy. Have a good night, mate.
You too. Alright, guys. My next stream is tomorrow, which I will be streaming OS versus RNC. That is at 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 Central. Should you guys be interested in that. Thanks, everyone, for the follows. I got quite a bit today. So, I don't know how many there were. There's probably a little bit more than I'd like to mention by name. So, thanks for that. And I will see you on the next one. Take care.